It's time to get magical.
Hey, what's up, unicorns? Unicorn here. We are here for some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel because I'm a nerd and I love playing this game, so I'm going to record it now because it's just a way to do both. Um, so yeah, it's just going to give me a little bit of the rundown. So we're already in Gold 2. We're running a Skull Servant deck at the current moment. I'm working on getting some other decks built, so I probably can bring you guys some more interesting content later on. But so we're just going to start with this. Let's just throw in a couple duels here and see what we got. Let's go first. I prefer to go first in this because sometimes it's nice to set up. This deck's got a lot of traps, a lot of second turn setups. So, like, let's go from there. Alrighty. And I just said I'll go first. Why did it make them go first? What? Hold up. Did I just get my first turn dranked? It's fine. Yeah, because this hand would have been good to be on a first turn basis. The hell? Yeah, I just got my turn yoinked. Kind of stupid. It's fine. I like the music, though. Thunder Dragon Colossus. Yeah, because like if I had my first turn, I would have hit him with a floodgate trap hole. Like, some stuff ain't right here. Alright, so what has he got going down? Looks like Thunder got Chaos, the Chaos. So it looks like is it a Chaos strike? Is it a Chaos deck? Possibly. Oh yeah, okay. I've not really fought these decks before, but I don't know. I didn't get a great hand. I got a good hand if I would have started. Gonna be salty about that, but it's fine. We'll see how things go. We'll see how things develop down the way. Hi, guy. Blip, blip. I don't know if my mouse is gonna show up in the recording. I don't know if I have it to where like it won't show. I hope it doesn't. But if it does, like, you know, let me know if that you guys would prefer to see my mouse. That way you can see kind of like where I'm looking. Man, this guy is just really... Okay, man. Like, I haven't even started my turn. If I draw Rengeki, that'd be like the best thing ever. Hang on. Is there anything here that stops me from doing anything like that? Okay. It's that first turn. This man's at a full field. What are we doing here? Okay. Alrighty. Now the looking good. But that's okay. We'll see what happens. Timer's not even moving. Like, is he like what's going on here? What's happening, man? Union carrier, huh? Black Turret collapse. Okay. Ah, yes. Avert, my good old man. The man's already like 11 cards into his deck and we just started. Alright, like... What is happening here? Is he gonna one-turn me? Or is he gonna two-turn me? What's going on? Okay, now he's bringing things all back into his deck. Okay, so... I guess repairing some of the damage from that first turn, sure. Oh, and a Thunderhead Dragon Titan? Yoinks. Okay, well... Not really giving me a ton of options here. Let's just do some of preventative action, see where we can get. That's the best I'm going to be able to do. Hope he's dumb. Hope he falls for a couple of tricks. Because if he tries to attack my face down card with the 30, with any of the weak ones, I'm just going to let that happen. I'm waiting for him to hit me with the 3600 to do the magic cylinders, and if I can, I'd like to do the probably do the defensive draw on the 3200. That way I can minimize damage, get a couple cards out of it, and try something at this point because I don't know what to do. If I can get a white princess in my deck, that would be preferable because then I can reduce all of their attack and then slap out my King of Skull Servant and might get lucky. Because then I can attack something and get some damage in. I'm hoping he gets like a really big hitter. Okay, so he might destroy my face down card off the bat, or he might be targeting one of my... He's gonna, because the thing he says he can destroy a card on the field. Okay, yep, he got rid of Floodgate, which is fine. If any of the three he was gonna get rid of, that would be the preferred one. Fun trick: most people will target the first spell you put down because most people put down their most wanted and valuable spell first. Like, oh yeah, that one for sure. They'll put it down first. So try to put down things you like in random order because it'll prevent you from losing a lot of things you like right off the bat. Oh, come on. He got that twice? Wait, hold on. When a Thunder Monster effect is activated in hand, even during the damage step, you can... Oh, every time it's activated? Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and surrender. He's going to beat me, and then, like... I should have had the first turn anyways, so I don't... Like, which would have stopped all of this. I don't know what happened, but I'm not going to sit through and wait for this guy to just... Yeah, cool. Devoted. I'm not going to sit through here and wait for this guy to just two-turn me. It's not an interesting duel, and I don't care for... duels that last 2 turns where each turn is 10 minutes long. I like to get a little more interesting duel in here. Okay, can I go first this time? I'm clicking to go first. Thank you. I clicked to go first last time and it didn't let me go first. So, don't know what that was about. So I'd like to go first if I could. Oh, this is not a good hand. God, I've been drawing bricks. I'm just gonna kind of buy a little bit of time if possible. Hopefully get a better card in the second draw. Oh, joy. If I lose this round, I have no complaints. Okay. It didn't destroy me right off the bat. That's good. Okay, so let's set you down here. Let's do you. Unfortunately, I want white, lady in white to stay on the board. I hope they attack the white mare, and then if they attack this one, leaving. What's this we got? Oh, cool. I like these decks. I think they're fun. I don't know how well I do against this deck. Is not by any means meta. This is a deck I built a long time ago. It's just one I enjoy playing. So, ooh, right off the rip, huh? 2,900. Let's go. Interesting. Okay, dope. Now I'm working on getting a couple meta decks built. It'll just be some time because you know how it is with the point system. Kind of broken and hard to make anything anymore, so it takes forever. When those things get built, I will probably be introducing those. Oh, it has piercing damage. Yoink. Yeah, let's not do that. Please be something good. I'll take a Rengeki. Man, I really don't want to have to do this, but I would like to get some damage in. So I'm gonna just sacrifice them because like usually I have other things in my hands to help me get some damage on this King of Skull Servant, but man, this hand just bricked me out a little bit. Thankfully, that Rengeki draw kind of brought me back a bit, but we'll see. Because I want to save my Big Bang Shot for when he gets up there because that gives him 400 attack plus it gives him that piercing damage. So then if he tries to be defensive about it, I can do something. And you've got Monster Reborn. He's going to bring that 2,900 back out. Yeah. Oh, God. Can't blame him. That's a good card to have right off the rip. Ugh. Man. Games sometimes it's kind of crazy how people can get some really good cards out like really fast. Okay, I'm looking at close to end game damage here. I'll survive, but just in an uncomfortable spot. Yeah, because the problem I have right now is I have three. Okay, I do have 30 cards in there. Okay. It's a lot of cards here. Anti-spell fragrance. Both players must set spell cards. Okay, well, good. Okay, so let's do this. Give him just a little bit of bonus. He's gonna get rid of my Big Bang Shot. If he does, that's fine. Okay, that's cool. I have nothing against that. Ooh, dude. No, battle. Okay, let's get rid of you in the back. Okay, so now we're in not a good standing, but white baking will keep him alive for a second. So I did want to get rid of him, but that 2,900 is just staring me down. Okay, he's probably going to summon a couple other things. This will keep this safe and also power him up. Is what I'm hoping to get out of this. I can get another King of the Skull Servants in my hand, which would be preferable. Not necessary, but preferable. Because he's still at 6,000 attack. I don't like seeing 3 happen. Alright, but you're gonna... Okay. Alright. What we got here? Yes, that's actually probably one of the better cards I could have gotten in my hand. Because if this gets destroyed, I toss him and get 2 cards in my hand, and then I can get a Lady in White out of the thing. Yeah, perfect one. We are in a good spot, actually. No. I'm just gonna kind of like whittle down his cards that are getting summoned back, because what he's gonna be doing is helping himself get more cards as hands to summon. I'm gonna try to keep my stuff going. Oh man, was that pot of? Was that? It's not a prosperity. Oh, God, this guy's really hit me with stuff. Oh. Hoping he doesn't feel like pulling that kaiju out, because that would be probably the biggest slap right now, is if he hit me with a kaiju. Because this measure I have in my hand will keep him from getting destroyed. And he grabbed it. Of course he did. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, here's what I'm hoping, right? If he hits me with that 6,000... Oh, wait, no, he's just banished one card in the field. Okay, well, he's going to banish my skill. Yep. Alright, well, that was game. Unfortunately. Or... You just get rid of everything? Hmm. Does it have piercing? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Problem is that Kaiju's in his hand. I'm pretty sure he's gonna. If he's smart, what he'll do is he'll summon that Kaiju into my spot. Yeah, he's gonna do that. Hit me with this. Call the Grave. He's gonna remove it, and then he's just gonna slap me for the rest of the damage. That's fine. Ugh. I don't know. I mean, might as well just play what I got. Nothing crazy going on. Man, it was just not a good. It's not a good day for this deck. Last night I went from gold 5 to gold 2 with this deck, no problem. And today, like, it's just not happening. Well, go ahead and slap me, man. Good game. Ah, man, I hate Kaiju monsters. I really do. Because you can't stop tribute summons with almost any card. So unfortunately, when you have a deck like that, it's not a good start. Well, let's try a couple duels. I'm trying to get somewhere where it's like I have a more interesting duel, because I like this game a lot. I love Yu-Gi-Oh for so long. And the thing is, of course, I have better decks in this. I'm just working on getting built, because I did some swapping around on cards and stuff like that. I wasn't really as smart about my my crafting materials I should have been when you first start this game, like most people aren't, and I just don't have the money to back up, all that ultra rare and super rare things I destroyed. This is a significantly better hand. Of course, I say that, but then of course the guy in front of me, he's just basically gonna summon something that's gonna basically just one-tap me and destroy me. Man, my coffee was warm 10 minutes ago. And now it is ice cold. Well, we'll save that for now. So what I can do is I can send White Princess from my hand and decrease the attack of something by the stars. See, like for that, it basically take the attack down to 0. But it's only going to be useful for me Probably on my turn. Dark Factory of what's it? Dark Factory of more production. It's a good card, but the problem is it's really good to start with it because you can do it on their turn. So it's way better to start with that in this deck, because if I started with this hand and on my first turn, what would have happened is I would have put down a white princess, thrown a white prince in the grave, gotten 3 cards in the grave, started with that, gotten way further in, and then I could have used the Dark Factory of more production to just kick a card into my graveyard and draw cards just to help cycle power into my deck. I'm just waiting to see where this person's going with all this. I'm imagining they're going to summon some big baddie that's going to really, really slap me, but we'll see. Of course, I also get to draw a card in the next turn, so we'll see where that leads me. Of course, the biggest thing is, like, I wish it was more interesting for people to, you know... Unfortunately, you guys just have to sit with me talking. I'm not too interesting. I originally got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I watched the show. I'm actually now recently watching the show because I typically like watching anime in the sub, not dub. And in sub, it's so much different than dub when I was a kid. Dub and a kid is like makes it kind of like a kid show, where I watched it as a kid and I was so excited about it as a kid. I'd still watch it in dub, but in sub, it's way more like regular anime kind of thing, where it's like it's really intense. It's not like as kiddie, like, you know what I mean? Like when you watch it as a kid, I was like, oh yeah, it was a kid show. But now when I'm watching it now as like an adult in sub, it's like, wow, this is quite different. Especially because like, especially because some of the characters' names that I know are not the same names, because it's not Joey in the sub, it's like Joichi, which, I mean, it's still Joey, but like it's something of that regard, where it's like some longer name where that's the case. Okay, what has this got? Okay, during opponent's turn, when a card effect is activated, you can detach one. I was trying to read. You can detach one material from this card, and if you do, negate the activation. Oh, okay, well. Okay. Dude, it's my turn. Let me have my turn. God. Okay, no, I don't think it's that important. I'm just waiting for him to be my turn so I can start doing things. What has it got in here? If you can contribute any number of... Okay, trying to just see what I can sneak myself. Okay, let's do this. Activate you. See if this person is going to use his... Because it's like, what's it? Once per turn. You can only use it once per turn. Yep. That's all I care about. Man, Radeki would have been gorgeous here. He's gonna ignore it. He's gonna stop whatever its activation is. Cool. Which works for me, because like I was just tossing that card out for that reason. Because what I'm really gonna do is this. I'll do this. Alright, so my thing is, like, now what I'm going to do is get rid of Mr. 300 here with my own card. Now, you got some quite delectable damage here, so I'm going to take your card and use and abuse them for my own purposes because you decided to wreck almost every plan I had going. So it's only fair that I do the same to you. So that'll keep me where I don't really have to worry about it. Because now I can start doing my activations. And this is destroy the card that it stops. If you do, destroy that card. Okay. Okay. So question is going to be, does he let me activate this card effect? Here's my question. Which one is he going to stop? Yes, that is the best card I could have gotten. Hoping he uses his other material to try to stop me. He's not going to. Yeah. He knows better. He knows that it ain't worth his time. If he knows the Skull Server deck, he knows that if he tries to stop me, it's going to end badly. Okay, you can target one card with the same monster. Great. Oh, okay, so I have to be the same type. I don't think I have the same type because it's spell. Oh, I love Jormungandr. Is that Jormungandr? Yeah, I love Jormungandr because it helps us. We both get to draw cards for that one. I like Jormungandr. Okay, so my biggest thing is here. I just need to survive this one turn, and I think I could turn it around. God. The thing I hate about a lot of decks nowadays is like all of them have like people keep drawing cards where it's like everybody gets like 800, you know, cancellations in the first turn. So I have like 6 things I could have done, and he stopped every single path, and it's like because of that, like so much couldn't be done on my turn. Where it's just like, what do I do? You know, like have a good start, but the problem is like, you know, only so much can be done. Okay, so he moved a card back to that one. So he can keep bringing cards to that guy. Gotcha. So, and him too, which is fine. XYZ material. You can have that guy. Okay, so now we're not looking so hot on damage here, because if he hits me, he's going to do quite a bit of damage to me, which is fine. I'm not hurting too bad. Because I'm not worried about Jormungandr too much, because what I'm looking at right now is if I summon down my Servant King Skull, I'm looking at 5,000 damage, which is good because that will get rid of this person here in the middle who's causing the issues. This person, the only thing I'm worried about is I need to make sure I can survive 8,000 damage. So far right now, excuse me, it looks like I'll probably take about 5,000-ish. What's happening here? Oh. Oof. Okay, so I'm actually going to take a little over 6. Gosh, man, that's going to slap me down hard. Oof. Yep. Oof. Yep, a little over 6, yep. Not ideal, especially for turn 3. See, that's another thing too. I can say this game has kind of an issue with. You know, honestly, I'll take it. Man, it's like the problem is like I'm gonna need to slap as much damage here as possible. What if he's gonna stop it? Because I'm hoping he stops it, because then I'm gonna hit him. But you can detach one material from each player, draws a card, and then gives you material. Okay, that's fine. Whatever I get, I'll just give him. You can have the naked attack, that's fine. It is all yours, pal. Nice. Nice. Can work with that. Okay, so here we got 6 in my graveyard. So... Okay, dude, it's my turn. Can I play, please? Like, it's my turn. I would appreciate if I could do something, and that would be fantastic. Thank you. Let's go stop this here. What is that gonna do? You can go to the opponent. Well, I'm not gonna just take that lightly, no, so let's try again. I would rather go down in the way I would like to go down, because... Yep. Man, you're just gonna be every kind of douchebag you can be with every single cancellation you can have in a deck. Like, this is the issue I have with so many of these decks, where it's like, you know, like, it makes me angry because it's like, I can't play. We're on turn 5, and I've tried to put down 600 different things, and I immediately get stopped in every avenue. It's like, one of the things I dislike about this game is so many people make these decks that, like, yeah, they're fun, they're meta, you win a lot, but, like, it's not about winning. It's about having a good duel. It's so much more interesting when that happens. No, I don't want to do that, because if I do that, then that's going to get rid of him, which is going to be my... If I do Mirror Force and it works out, it gets rid of all, like, the 2 here that are going to be the big issues. It's going to put a lot of my cards back in here, too. So then I want him to be available still. Well, I don't think that's going to be the end. You can make your opponent send 1 monster from their hand or field to graveyard, their choice. Okay, nope. So if I do, yeah, because if I do that, he's just going to make me keep sending cards to the graveyard. So we'll do that next time, though. I really hope he attacks me. And I can blow up all of his cards in one shot. Yeah, is it going to work out that way? Probably not. Gonna have something that's going to cancel it. Yep. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh, everybody. If any of you guys want to know what Yu-Gi-Oh is like nowadays, this is it. Honestly, this is my last ditch effort. I'm hoping for one thing in particular that might save me. And I don't think it's going to be very lucky because I need one. I need a white princess. I have 3. I need 1. And they're going to probably cancel that. Yep. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. Yep. Had a chance to draw a card. Did not. Man, I've been bricking this game. Yep, beat me, dude. So fun. Winning 2 turns, man. God, what an interesting game. Really, what an interesting game. When I immediately lose every round, 3 rounds in. It's so crazy. Maybe next time I'll do this, I'll do it with friends because we actually have decks that aren't crazy. Because, like, I'm already about ready to get demoted twice in one sitting. Like, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Like, I think a lot of people lose their touch on this game's reality of, like, it's just about having fun. We're all here to have a good time. Like, yeah, winning's fun, I'm sure. I've had so much more fun playing decks and losing that are really fun decks to play against and having a back and forth that was kind of crazy. Rather than, like, situations like that where, like, I didn't have a chance to win from the start. I was going to lose no matter what I did. So then, what's the point? Pod duality? Yeah. I went for him to grab that feather duster. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's a good card. Oh, we'll do this. God. This is going to be such a not interesting video for so many people. So many people are going to watch this and be like, oh, you put up a bunch of video, like a video of you losing a bunch in a row, and it's like, yeah, and I don't understand why people are so afraid to let people see them lose, because, like, I'm not God, I'm not a esports player of this game or nothing like that, where I'm not gonna come out here and win in one sweep. I wish I was like, I wish I was streaming this, and I wish I was making it on YouTube where I could pour some money into this game, really get some fun decks going, and be so much more interesting. But the problem is, I have to do everything for free, like the rest of us who just don't have that kind of money to pour into it. Plus, my YouTube is doing okay. It's not taking off like I would like it to, but I mean, it's all about the steps. It's about getting there, you know. And this is just a step. And you know, it's like, man, it's like everyone says, like, man, if I wish I could have the money to really dedicate myself to this and get myself out of like the hole in life I'm in, and then just push forward and do really fun and exciting things for everybody. God, I've always talked about it. I mean, good time for us just to sit and chat like this. God, being a YouTuber full time would be just the stuff. Even part time would just be the stuff of life. Just to have that money coming in, where like I could get a part-time job, not worry about bills too much, just put a lot more money back into this and just really take off with it. You know, spend 3 days in an office, really grinding at putting out videos and really putting way more time. I want to put more time and effort into editing these videos and really spice them up. The problem though is, I can't, you know. So, what am I willing to sacrifice? Oh, God. Oh, because, like, he's going to throw that one card out, so I don't want to put too much out there. But I'm going to have to put 2 out here, so because he's probably not going to feel like it's worth it if he just hits, like... He's probably not going to feel like it's worth it to feather dust 1 card. Usually people are willing to do 2, because it's a decent trade. Because the problem is, because here's the thing. The good news is I can use this before he can stop it. I'm gonna have to sacrifice, like, of all the cards I have. This is definitely most enticing. What is this? During your main phase, you can reveal up to 3 wing monsters, put them in your deck, and then draw the same number of cards. Okay, that's fine. I thought he was. Yep, that's what I was waiting for. Like I said, I want him to feel like it's a good trade, so you want to put 2 out here. Because if I just put 1, he's not going to go for you. I mean, 1, he's going to be like, I'll hold on to it. 2, it's like, okay, 2 is a number that most people are willing to work with. Ah, man, I lost from Geki, though. That's a heavy loss. Well, I mean, it's fine. It's not the worst loss, but, I mean, man, losing Regeki still. You had Ash Blossom? Call of the Grave? That's cool, too. So how many do I got? I got 1, 2, 3. You'll take that one out. So I have 3 in there. You know what's funny? I never thought Call of the Grave was that good of a card, personally. I always thought it was one of those cards where it's like, yeah, it was interesting at first, but it wasn't, like, crazy. You know what I mean? To me, there's, like, so many better cards. Like, an Ash Blossom would be better because it's way more versatile. Because I don't like Call of the Grave. It's like, yeah, like, as well as activation of spells and effects on the field to the end of your next turn, yeah. So the next turn I can't do it. I won't be able to do another Wing Prince. Like, it does stop it for another turn, so it does really stall you. But, I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, like, an Ash Blossom usually suffices in most situations for me. So, like, I don't really... It's a good, not a bad card, but it's just, like, not something I would go crazy and out of my way for. So I'm waiting to see how much damage this guy's going to do, because I think where I'm going to thrive the most is going to be Gravity Bind. And once I get Gravity Bind, then I can put some cards out there that really... Man, I would, like, if he didn't have that Feather Duster and I believed he was not going to do this, I would have had Magic Cylinder out, because it would have been nice to have... Oof. Is this game over? He keeps summoning cards. Yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna 2-turn me. Well, you know, as I said, like, that's a sad part. Is like, I would really like to, because I have a Plunder deck I really want to build, and a Blue Eyes deck I want to build, and a Toon deck, and other stuff I really would love to do. That would help with a lot of this kind of stuff where, like, I'm not getting 2-turned. This has just been a bad couple games. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry we're not having a more interesting run. If you guys are just here for chat, then that's great. But, you know, just drinking a cup of coffee. It was nice. It was still, even if I'm losing multiple times in a row, honestly, it's kind of nice to just sit back and play. Because, like, I went to a job interview today that was just, like, not great. Yeah, because this guy's going to do everything. He's literally just stopping and blocking everything. Like, if I survive, I will be immensely surprised. If I don't end up just tanking it from these hits. I mean, I'm at 1100. If he's, I mean, he's gonna keep summoning things too, of course, because that's how these decks go usually. Really? Well, I got one turn, so and then like, if I could summon a Servant Skull, but it's really not gonna. Wow. All right. This might be more interesting than I thought. Okay, so I know he doesn't got his Feather Duster anymore, so I feel like I'm gonna be kind of safe there. So I'm going to use this guy to really just boost my life points back up because, man, I'm not in the money there. Is there anything in this that'll, you can, okay. Okay, so I don't want to attack the two guys because they're gonna do some crazy, because they're gonna half my attack and then I'll get destroyed from attacking them. So what I want to do is put up Gravity Bind right off the bat, and then I'll give me a chance to not get destroyed immediately. That was good coffee that I just had. It's not really good coffee, but it's good coffee when you're tired. Yeah. I mean, the good thing is, or the crazy thing is, it's still my turn. Yep. Yep. Nope. These decks are fun to play against, but they're kind of annoying because, like I said, it's a whole thing where like your entire field ends up in the graveyard or in the banishment pile. There's not much you can do against it unless you have a good hand to cancel. It's basically it's like slap. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep in this. There's no point. I'm just gonna leave, save myself a little bit of dignity. I'm not gonna let him just get that. I apologize, guys. That was probably a pretty crappy couple games to fall through. Yeah, I got demoted twice in those videos that you guys are watching. I'm sorry. I was up in gold too. That was just a bad streak for me. That deck usually does way better, but I mean, usually I'm playing on Xbox. So the fact that I'm playing on computer is probably why. Computer people are probably just way more into the meta than other people. Because on Xbox, you got a lot of people who are like me, who are just more chilled and laid back. Computer people take this game a lot more seriously, it looks like. So I'll try to come back to this maybe when I have a different deck built, you know, or if you guys want to see more. Except sorry you guys didn't get to see anything more interesting, like maybe me winning or showing the cool parts of my deck. Like I didn't even get to show interest in my deck. I was more like seeing what decks are good against beating mine in 2 turns. So, you know, either way, as always, guys, I'll catch you guys next episode. Thanks for watching, and as always, remember, stay magical. See you guys.
It's time to get magical.